For many of us, the Twin Cities is an almost ideal place to live. For most of us, the quality of life is as good as it gets. But for others, it's a struggle. Basic needs that many of us take for granted, from food and shelter to quality jobs and health care, are just beyond some people's reach. That's the driving force behind today's Greater Twin Cities United Way. Our roadmap is a bold plan we've built with the input of the community. We call the plan the Agenda for Lasting Change.
Greater Twin Cities United Way is on the move. For the past few years, we've been on a journey to address the most important issues facing our region. We're convening organizations and individuals to collaborate on solutions to problems. We're helping to shape public policy, we're bringing expertise and insight to issues, and we're providing funding to programs that are engaged in solutions. Today, our organization looks a lot different from the United Way you might remember from even just a few years ago. Our focus has shifted from an organization that raises funds and distributes them broadly throughout the community to one focused on a handful of critical issues affecting those people most in need. What gets measured gets done. Through our Agenda for Lasting Change, we've set 10 specific measurable goals in 3 areas: meeting basic needs, nurturing children and families, and supporting health and independence. Here's a closer look at each focus.
Greater Twin Cities United Way's first initiative is meeting basic needs. The timing for meeting basic needs in our community couldn't be more crucial. Food shelf use has increased 26% in the past 2 years. The average rent for a 2-bedroom apartment requires an income of $37,000 a year, yet more than half the jobs pay less than $31,000. By stabilizing families in crisis and focusing on increasing income to promote financial stability, we can reduce the number of families who are stuck in the cycle of poverty. Among other goals, the United Way is working to reduce hunger in our area 20% and improve the financial stability of 40,000 people by 2009. Our second focus is nurturing children and families. Domestic violence is one major area. 81% of victims of domestic violence in Minnesota didn't report one or more incidents. If a child doesn't reach developmental goals by age 5, there's a strong chance that child won't live up to his or her potential. We've set a goal of having 80% of Minnesota's children fully ready for kindergarten by 2012. Reading by 3rd grade is another major issue. In our community, a large academic achievement gap exists between students from low-income families and students who have greater access to resources. Each year, every youth in the state has about 2,000 hours of out-of-school time without structure or supervision. Studies show that crime and sexual activity peak among youth during unsupervised hours. Using our roadmap as a guide, we're going to make a difference. By 2012, we're going to reduce family violence by increasing access to services 20%. We're going to increase the number of 3rd graders from low-income families reading at grade level to 80%. And we're going to reach 15,000 additional youth through quality out-of-school time programming. Our third focus is supporting health and independence. Minnesota may be known nationally for its good health and long life expectancy, but that reputation doesn't mean much to families that are unable to access health care. Almost half of the Twin Cities' 200,000 uninsured people are minorities. Uninsured children are 4 times more likely to receive treatment at emergency rooms. And our population is aging. By 2010, there will be 1.2 million Minnesotans over the age of 65. By 2010, we're going to increase access to health care for an additional 25,000 people, increase healthy preventive behaviors among an additional 15,000 people, and help an additional 15,000 seniors and people with disabilities maximize their independence.
These are ambitious goals, no question. Meeting them is vitally important to the health of our community. We're already off to a great start, but we can't do it without you. We all win when a child succeeds in school, when families are financially stable, and when people have good health. These results have benefits that ripple across the entire community. It takes everyone working together to create a brighter future. With this roadmap and your help, we can address the most important issues that impact the quality of life in our community. So I urge you to join me in Living United. Please give, advocate, or volunteer to help Greater Twin Cities United Way achieve its goals and create a better community for all of us. Because if we live united, we have the power to change our world.